Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. On today's Clubhouse, we spoke a lot about the legalities and things around the pre-walk inspections from a homeowner standpoint, from an inspector standpoint, from a real estate agent standpoint, from a buyer standpoint. With buyers waiving their inspection clauses and the inspection periods of contracts in order to make their offer stronger, one of the solutions is home inspectors came up with this pre-walk, pre-contract, very generic, they don't even call it an inspection, where they look at the big items, right? The big concerns: roof, foundation, HVAC system, plumbing, electrical. And they'll give a buyer a modified report that just says, these were visually looked at, yada, 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 yada. But with that comes, is it a full-blown, is it a quote-unquote inspection? Is the buyer comfortable with those things? What weight does that hold post-closing if something were to come up? As far as issues with those items, what happens from the seller standpoint, during a showing, does the buyer have to disclose that a licensed inspector is coming through the property to look at their home? In my opinion, that answer is yes, especially if they're getting on a roof, especially if they're getting and looking in the attic or opening up electrical panels, opening up furnaces to take a look at those. So, obviously as markets change and things change, there's going to be, things that happen that become in the gray area. And one of the questions I asked was, the buyers that are doing these types of walkthrough inspections, and we may not have enough data on this yet, but, are there issues that are coming up post-closing? What's the responsibilities if a buyer does waive inspections completely, post-closing? Do they, in the state of Ohio, it's a buyer beware state, but, did the seller fully disclose everything that they knew to be wrong with the property? Are there going to be some things that sellers hid or, fixed themselves that weren't caught? So, I think, as we keep moving forward and as the market keeps, getting a little bit stronger and a little bit more aggressive, these are some of the things that you have to be talking to your clients about and talking to your brokers about. What